Derrick, do you want to talk a little bit about how you're finding it? Because you're old school like me, and then you've obviously been running it on our online programs, but just more recently getting to grips with it more in a more tangible way.
Yeah, that's true. I've done it in the curriculum basically in many different forms, Mohammed, in this embryonic form from Only, when it was just like it's a loose sort of format. That's how I learned it, and then that's how I sort of delivered it. And then to, like you said, the broken down version of the VIP, and then other things that we do, which is basically loosely based around it. So then to actually go into a curriculum-based facilitation group, I thought I would need the booklet loosely, but very, 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 very loosely. Like you said, I helped design it, so I thought I got everything covered in there already, and I might need to refer to it every now and again. But I'm facilitating it with Emma, and Emma's been brilliant as well. And when I'm trying to do my little free flow thing and just trying to flow in it, Emma would ask a question directly out of the curriculum, and it would sort of cut through everything what I've said, and it'd be like, wow, I should have asked that question. Like, where did you find that question from? And then when I start to look into the curriculum, it can work with me just knowing as much as I need to know from it and sort of take what I need in that moment, because it might not have been a time for me to share, but to know that there's a question in there that could cut through that and speak to that actual moment. I know that I've actually, after lesson 2, last week on lesson 3, I actually tried to stick a bit more firmly to the curriculum. And I think it went all right, but it didn't steer me off. I read all the curriculum exercises and the facilitator's notes, and it was all pointing me in the direction of where I was going to go anyway. So that made me feel a bit more comfortable to sit with it. And when I say it went all right, obviously there was no disasters in my head, and I haven't gone into thinking mode, thinking that I messed it up. So it must have worked. So yeah, that's personally what I found. And that shocked me. That surprised me, because I know Emma was like facilitating it, and she wanted to sort of stick to the program, stick to the curriculum. And I sort of in my head saw that and thought, oh, bless her. I'm off on my free flowing route and we'll just work together. But then I've had to look back and say, no, maybe I do need to tether myself a bit more to it and just take it as it comes, because I've got the other side where I can flow. But if I was to tether myself to 100%, I know that it would have me at every corner and every thing. Because when I was reading it a bit more intricately, it sort of tells you, oh, do a reading at the beginning, and then we've got 3 recommendations at the back. So it never sort of leaves you to say, oh, what do I do now? There's always a little guide what sort of helps you step by step. And I found that amazing when I saw that. And even when I checked in with Emma and I told her what I saw, and she checked, each reading is exactly designed for each facilitation group. So it's not just giving you a bunch of readings and pick one. No, it's giving you a set that are designed to go with that bit of component. So yeah, I find it really good, and I really trust in it.
Nice.
I think that's what goes from beginner to expert. It goes both ways. If you trust in the curriculum and trust in yourself, then the two of them come together, and yeah, the trust will be reflected back at you. That's all you would see.